He came home past midnight and confessed. So I served him something he'll never forget. He stumbled through the door at 12:47 a.m., smelling of someone else's perfume like a crime scene. I watched him fumble his keys from the dark and waited on the couch, eyes open like a judge with a calm gavel. When he finally leaned over me and said, offhand, "I slept with my boss," he expected fireworks. Instead, I went to bed. No begging, no shouting, no collapse. Just a cold quiet that made him uncomfortable in a way anger never could. Morning came. He padded into the kitchen expecting eggs and flattery. The same servile routine that had lubricated his ego for years. I plated his favorite: pancakes, butter, syrup, and set a steaming mug of coffee beside a single envelope. "Put this in the bin when you're done," I said, and slid into the booth opposite him. He tore the envelope open. Inside, a notarized separation agreement, a copy of the joint account logs already frozen, access codes changed, and a thin stack of printed messages, his text to his boss, her replies, timestamps, and their hotel bookings. The last page was stamped "forwarded to HR" with a header that made his throat go paper white. He sputtered. "You can't." "I already did," I said, and took a bite of pancake as if it were the most mundane thing in the world. He lunged for the phone. His boss called back mid-panicked speech. I muted the call and let it ring into a voicemail I'd already sent to her board. Within the hour, his boss was suspended pending investigation. His email access was revoked. Our bank flagged the accounts. People he relied on for cover were suddenly inconvenient witnesses. But the heat didn't stop there. "You're not the only one he lied to," I told him between bites. "You forgot one detail." I placed a photo on the table, not of him at a hotel, but of him kissing his boss outside the company gala. On the back, in neat black type, a single line: "Sent to 30 of your colleagues, your mother, and your mother-in-law." His face went from red to a pale, small thing that regret can't reach. The twist, the thing he'd never see coming, was printed on the napkin beneath my fork. The email to his boss came from someone he trusted most to protect him from women like me. Her name? Claire, his boss, was my college roommate. Claire had been my confidant when I left a man who never deserved me. She knew the exact press of his mouth on a lie. When I called her that night, I didn't plead. I offered a choice: help me expose him, or watch me do it alone. Claire chose the exposure. So while he expected grief, I delivered consequence. Clean, managerial, irrevocable. No blood, no breaking. Just the careful, surgical removal of his comforts. Want more cold, clever takedowns and stories of ladies who serve justice piping hot? Subscribe now, and hit the bell to never miss the next course. Justice tastes better when it's shared.